For the last 2 years, we have been building AI agents the wrong way. Not because the models were incapable, but because the infrastructure they needed was not in the place yet. That completely changed with the release of two new protocols, MCP and A2A. One of them is built for AI to talk to tools, and the other is designed for AI to talk to each other. And if you pick the wrong one for your use case, you're going to waste months building something that fundamentally can't do what you think it can. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what MCP and A2A can do, understanding why both exist simultaneously and see why they are fundamentally different. Most importantly, you will learn which one your next AI project actually needs. But before we get to that comparison, and I promise it's going to make everything click, you need to understand why these two protocols were even built in the first place. See, for the last 2 years, AI had a dirty secret. These models are incredibly powerful in isolation, but the moment you need them to actually do something in the real world, like pull data from database, check your calendar, book a flight, maybe talk to another AI to handle a different task, they have been flying completely blind. Every developer was duct taping their own custom connections together. So, two very different solutions emerged to solve two very different parts of that problem. And understanding why they are different is the whole game. Model Context Protocol (MCP) was released by Anthropic in late 2024. The core idea is simple. Give AI models a standard way to connect to tools, data, and services. Anthropic stated, and I quote, "Think of it like a USB-C for AI. Before USB-C, every device has a different charger. MCP is saying, here's one universal plug. Your AI connection to a database, an API, and a file system, all through the same standard interface. An MCP server exposes capabilities like search the web or read the file, and the AI model calls those capabilities when it needs them. It's clean, it's powerful, and it's already been adopted by almost every major AI tool in ecosystem. Dozens of servers have been built around it. But here's where it gets interesting. MCP has one of the fundamental limitations that nobody talks about. We'll come back to it. First, A2A. Agent to Agent Protocol (A2A) was released by Google in April 2025, and it solves a completely different problem. MCP was about AI talking to tools. A2A is about AI agents talking to each other as equals dynamically without you having to hardcode who talks to whom. Imagine you are building a complex workflow. Normally, you would have to hard code every step, but with A2A, a lead agent can break a task into a to do list and then scout for the right partner. It's like a digital marketplace. Research handled by one agent, writing by another, and fact checking by the third. Because of the A2A protocol, these agents can discover each other agent cards. Agent card, basically a resume each agent publish, saying, here's what I can do. Negotiate the handoffs and report back, all without humans ever mapping the route. It's not AI using tools, it's AI hiring other AIs. If MCP was a USB-C cable, A2A is the business contract. So remember the limitation of MCP I mentioned? Here it is. MCP assumes there is a human in the loop, or at least a single orchestrated model making all decisions. It's a hub and spoke model. Everything follows through one central point. That works great for tools, but the moment your system needs to be truly multi-agent, where agent A doesn't know in advance that agent B even exists, and needs to find a collaboration with it on the fly, MCP start to break down. A2A, on the other hand, is built for a mesh, decentralized and dynamic, agent discovering and collaborating with other agents. So, are they competitors? No. This is the question everyone gets wrong. They are not. They are complementary. In a well architectured agentic system, they use both A2A for coordination between agents and MCP to give each agent access to tools and data. They operate at different layers of the stack. Think of it as A2A as an organization chart for your AI company, and MCP is a software each employee uses to do their job. Okay, so now the practical part. Which one do you actually need? If you are building a single agent that needs to connect to external tools like databases, API, file system, MCP is your answer. It's mature, widely supported, and production ready right now. If you are building a multi agent system where autonomous agents need to collaborate, delegate, and self organize, A2A is the architecture you want to understand. And if you are building something complex enough to need both, you are probably building the future. We started by saying most people are missing the real difference between these two protocols, and the difference comes down to this. MCP extend what one AI can do, A2 extend what many AI can do together. We are at the beginning of a shift from AI as a tool to AI as a workforce. Their protocols are the infrastructure that makes that possible, and understanding them now before everyone else does. Put your ears ahead. If you want to go deeper, I am putting together a full breakdown of how actually to implement both of them together in a real project. Subscribe so you don't miss it out. Till then, I am Om Shri and you are watching Shri Sozo. Thank you.